What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our watch along of Do the Right Thing. In my opinion, Spike Lee's best film, one of his classics, a great Spike Lee joint. Break out those Blu-rays, y'all. Break out those DVDs. Get on Amazon. Do whatever you got to do to join in. Let's talk
Sail the
about
high
this movie.
seas.
What's up, Chris?
Sail the high seas if you have
Sail
to.
the high seas if you got to. But I am here with Chris and Amanda as usual. What's going on, Chris?
How's it going, Leo? Awesome to be with you guys today. Looking forward to this.
Hell yeah. What's up, Amanda?
Hey, I'm so excited for this. I watched it earlier this week, but it's so good that I want to give it a second watch. And who better to do it with than you two?
Oh, I feel so special.
You should.
You should. I haven't seen this since I was a kid. It used to come on HBO a lot. In the summertime when I was a kid, a movie would come out and they'd play the hell out of it. And I would always catch this like halfway through and then in the beginning and then at the end. So I haven't seen it really since I was a kid. So I'm excited to kind of, like you said, watch it with you guys and revisit some things. I'm sure it's going to come back to me as I watch it. So you guys are going to hear a lot of, oh, I remember that.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for that. We got movie files in. What's going on, my man? His favorite Spike Lee joint as well. Dude, Elliot, it's my favorite, easily.
I really like Inside Man.
That's a good one. I mean, I'm not going to deny that Spike
He's
has
got a lot of
watch
good movies,
that.
dude.
I've got a little sentimental value with this movie. In Black families, everybody's got a nickname, and mine in my family is Mookie. So
I love it.
Really?
I have and I've sported that hairstyle before, and so I have a sentimental value to this movie a little bit.
Oh,
love that.
that's cool, man.
That's
I
awesome.
didn't know that.
Yeah, my aunt calls me that. My dad called me that growing up, and so that's why when I became an adult, I was like, I'm gonna rock the box top like Mookie. And I love this movie, man. It plays out so well, and then you get to the end, and Spike delivers his message in such a crazy way. One that changed my life, that's for sure. Movie File saying is Malcolm X is his second fave.
Oh yeah.
I don't blame you there, man. That's 100%. A good one.
I watched it. I watched it yesterday, actually. The thing is that I watched it in university because we did a book study, and we read the book from Alex Haley. So we only watched the first hour of it, and then I never watched past that because we were in uni. So yesterday was the first time that I actually sat there for 3 hours, and I watched it because I had the whole morning, and it was really, really good. It's a history lesson in itself, and I think it's a really important film for everyone to watch.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
I completely agree. I remember watching it as a kid and being blown away by the performance of Denzel Washington.
Same.
And turning around to my dad and going, damn, was it like that? And he goes, unfortunately, yeah, it was. My dad said, that's pretty realistic. And I was like, my dad was always very blunt with me, you know?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
And honest.
So like, he
wasn't sugarcoating anything for me. And he didn't want me to, he wanted me to see stuff like that. But I think what was great about Spike Lee is like his movies are not throwaway movies.
They're not.
I mean, the artist in me fucking loves Spike Lee.
Me too.
Yeah.
So like I love him just as much as I love Nolan and everybody else, you know. And so yeah. He's on par with that for me. Is sending a message. He sends a message better than any director in the last 25 years, dude.
100%.
For sure.
What's going on, Philosopher King dropping in, and then Movie File saying Black Klansman rounds out the top 3. Man, we have the same top 3, bro.
Leo, you remember when we watched Black Klansman and we talked about it?
Yes.
It was like one of our first. It was one of our first episodes of Sunday Night Geeks.
Yep. I absolutely love that movie.
Yeah,
man.
You got me into it, man. You introduced me to that actor. What's his name?
John David Washington.
Yeah. I know this, but I don't know his name. But now, dude, I'm always gonna know this dude's name.
Oh, dude,
and I can't wait for
Tenet.
Dude, that guy's.
I know.
Oh, like I have
incredible.
Like a man crush on him. I'm not even afraid to say. Like he's talented. Like in his face, in his eyes.
I have a crush too.
He has range, and Black Klansman, he showed a very dry sense of humor that
He
I
was
absolutely love. And
great.
Spike Lee did something different with that film, and I really think that was a really good one too. But we digress.
Yes.
Where do you find a copy possible to stream it? Isaac, you can find it on Amazon. Or you can find it. Chris has a link for you, right?
Shush. No, I don't. But someone's doorbell rang.
Well, not mine.
That was me. Sail the
Leo.
seven seas with us, Isaac.
Yeah.
Leo ordered food. 100%.
You want to be a pirate? I got a link for you.
Leo left to go answer the doorbell, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Hanging, Lou. You left us hanging, bro. So, I'm here with Amanda. Hey, how's things up there in Canada? Don't you know?
Monsters and Men. My guy Movie Files said check that out. I thought I had seen that movie Files, and then you reviewed it, and I was like, no, I haven't.
Yeah,
I gotta go check that out.
That's some powerful shit you're throwing around there, Movie Files.
So good. I watched it at TIFF. It was one of my choices at
Quit
TIFF.
saying you went to TIFF. It pisses me off.
Sorry.
Oh, come on.
I'm just teasing. It doesn't piss me off, but you know what I mean. It pisses me off.
I know I'm pissing you off. That's why I say it. But yeah, I went 2 years ago and I picked it because I knew John was there. I died because John came out on stage. I died. I'm like in love with him, and he had the look for what was it called? I think he was filming something, but he had the beard and everything, and I was like in heaven. I was swooning because he came out on stage, and the whole cast was great. That film has like a 3-part narrative for 3 different characters, and I thought it was really well done. It was like edited perfectly, and the stories really flowed together. And John David Washington played a cop in the film. So it's more of like the challenges that he faces as a black cop in the force when like police brutality happens and how he handled it. So it was a really challenging role for him, and I thought he did really well.
Dang, gotta check that one out for sure.
Yeah, it was really good.
Can I just say something real quick? I think we need more films like this. I think we need more acting like this. I think we need more stories told. I think we need more passion behind our art. I think we need to start directing people's consciousness and direction of the way they treat each other. I think we need to display that in our art more now than ever with everything that's going on. And I just wanted to say that.
Complete agree.
I agree.
So everyone, we are on the 40 Acres and a Mule Filmworks production logo. We're going to start at the top of the hour. So if you have your Blu-ray or you're on Amazon or you're like Chris and you're sailing the 7 seas, join us.
I'm hypothetically, you don't know. I could be on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, sure. I'm snitching.
Dude,
I learned from Amanda.
I'm going to get a knock on the door like Leo.
Huh?
Hey. Why'd you learn from me? What did I do? Snitching? No, lies.
Yeah.
You're a snitch, yo.
You're snitch, and that's been established.
I'm not getting stitches, though.
Not yet.
Whoa.
Sunburn, you might be on the way.
I'm what the kids call throwing the shade.
Wow.
You have a skateboard with
what did you guys think of my haircut?
Seen that video, I'm like, this is exactly why I haven't cut my hair.
Hey, dude, I didn't have clippers, so I used a beard trimmer, and when it started growing out, it's like I realized the spots I missed real quick.
That was your mistake.
Oh, I bet.
It's so cool, though, that to not care. Like, have you guys, I don't know about you guys, but man, like, when I get older, I stop giving turtle poops about my looks, so I just is what I is.
That's fair. Movie File said also He Got Game and Mo Better Blues makes my top 5 for Lee.
He Got Game.
So good, man.
He Got
so
Game,
good.
Dude.
Love He Got Game. Love Mo Better Blues.
Yeah.
I think She's Gotta Have It might be in my top 5.
He's done a lot of movies, man. I don't think people realize Spike's been around for a while.
And he's got different directions. Like he's got movies that are kind of like more comedy and.
Who did White Man Can't Jump?
Huh?
Who did White Man Can't Jump?
I don't think that was Spike.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
either.
I don't think it was.
I think Spike's produced a few films too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
More than
produced that time travel film with those two young actors. It was kind of like a black Back to the Future. I don't know if you guys caught that one.
Black to the Future?
It was kind of like a black version of Back to the Future a little bit.
Oh, no.
This chick was trying to like rescue her brother and from getting shot down, and she kept going back into the past trying to change it.
Oh, I heard about that. That was a Spike Lee joint?
It was he produced that movie.
Oh,
so it wasn't
he rolled it, but he didn't smoke it.
Yeah.
Okay. He helped roll it. I'll check that out just because he was a part of it.
And I'll always love Spike Lee for making 09 Kobe doing work. Rest in peace, Kobe. Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Did you guys watch She's Gotta Have It on Netflix? Oh, yeah, Movie Files. Amanda copied me this morning and watched it as well.
Oh, my God. Whatever. Yeah, I did. You know what I watched the other night, though, and I think it's really underrated. People don't understand it, is Bamboozled.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's such a good one. And Damon
why does that sound familiar to me?
Absolutely incredible in that movie. It was so good.
It's Damon Wayans.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, it was really strong. So essentially, excuse me.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he like makes a TV show that's with blackface actors.
Like, really racist.
And it's super racist, but it takes off. Pretty good.
Yeah,
movie.
I remember that
really
one.
Good. It does run a bit long, but I really liked it.
You guys, what do you feel? What are your thoughts on Dead Presidents?
Love.
I've never seen it, so I.
Whoa! You got homework.
Yeah,
you gotta watch
I've
Dead
been
Presidents,
trying.
dude. If you're a Jada Pinkett Smith fan, you gotta watch. There's so many moments in that movie that's gonna like take your heart and throw it on the ground.
I believe it. I think she's really talented.
I think everything outside of the heist was a little bit boring.
What about when that kid's getting out of that house? You know?
Oh, that's
moment,
okay. Yeah,
her son, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you, but I was invested in that kid, and then, you know, and then it becomes a revenge story. So it's like it's really cool. I like it. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah, I gotta watch it for sure.
See You Yesterday was a Netflix movie Leo was talking about. Thank you so much, Movie Files. And then he said Ron Sheldon directed White Man Can Jump.
Okay, thank you.
And then Philosopher King watched Dead Presidents and Juice recently. Two fucking awesome movies, man.
Juice, right. There's so many freaking good movies, man.
He doesn't miss, man. Yeah, hi.
What is your time code?
My time code is 22 seconds at the moment.
Same here.
And it says 40 acres.
Will be accurate. I won't.
Yeah, but we're still at the 40 acres, so it doesn't matter like where you put it.
I'm at 40
acres.
Okay. 40 acres.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We ready to start?
Woo!
All right. 3, 2, 1, play. The
Spike Lee joint.
Do the right thing.
Oh shit, man!
I fucking love this intro. Fight the power, baby.
I love it.
Spike's like, nah, dude, it's my first movie. We're gonna do this shit different.
It's not his first.
Oh well.
She's Gotta Have It is his first.
It is, right. My bad, Leo.
I think this is his third, though.
Is that Rosie Perez?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, when I watched Bob, I was like, when I watched Birds of Prey, I was just like, damn, I can't. I almost
I love
Rosie
Perez,
Tina out of my head, bro.
I love old school hip hop too, bro.
Oh, it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was based off the Running Man back then. Everything you did started with your feet moving backwards and forwards.
I love the colors that he uses in this, though.
Yeah,
it's always vibrant, and like you get a feel of like everyone in the neighborhood, especially on that strip. And I thought it was really awesome how he did that.
Yeah, he loves his Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love that he loves Brooklyn. That he loves where he's from.
Hell yeah.
I want to go back to Sacramento and do a film.
That's
Do
what
it.
I liked. That's what I
I
really
will
like
when I get
about
famous.
Gotta Have It is like those little frames he inserted in like the different parts of Brooklyn, and it was just those stills. Really cool. I
Yeah.
liked how captivating they looked, and how he got like pictures of winter in Brooklyn and summer, and it was really dope. Power. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was watching Birds of Prey, and I was like, I don't know, Rosie. I don't know if you could be a cop.
No, she's always gonna be that crooked cop from Pineapple
She's
Express.
always gonna be Tina for me.
I feel that.
Hey, Movie Files, thanks for coming through, my friend. I
See you,
seen your
Movie Files.
DM. I'll hit you up, my man. One of my first Latin crushes.
Damn. It's all in your face with that. Remember when credits were like a short film?
Yeah.
I love it. I miss it.
I want to bring that
honestly.
back.
I miss it so much. I really do.
If the movie's set tonally for open to action, I'm all for it. But I really do love these old school intros.
Hell yeah, when you have like a little mini movie on the credits.
Right.
Amazing.
You set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, this perfectly sets the tone for the movie.
100%.
Why'd they have to do Radio Raheem like that, man?
I just wish she had a bigger part in this, to be honest.
I would have appreciated him popping up a little bit more, but I think for me, when I first watched it, at least, I didn't expect that to happen. So I think I like that. Oh my God, Samuel L. Jackson in this movie is amazing.
I love it. No, I meant like Rosie Perez having a bit more to do than she had.
Completely agree. I think she was only in a few scenes, and she was just
Yeah.
cussing for most of them.
Yes.
Mr. Senior Love Daddy. He was actually credited as Sam Jackson in this movie.
They didn't want to use the full name.
No, he didn't want to go by Samuel L. though at the time.
Interesting. I wonder why he changed it.
Samuel L. Jackson sounds more legendary than Sam Jackson.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wonder what made him like add the middle name and go full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a Jerry Curl alert.
Man, this is a Spike Lee shot right here.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
loves getting the bottom up of people.
I love it.
This picture is fucking amazing, by the way.
Yep.
The two of them
The way he
only met one
described it.
time for 3 minutes.
Yep. Even the way he described it here too.
Yeah.
Very candid.
Love it. $300.
This was right around the time he did the Michael Jordan commercial too.
Yeah. He was actually Mars Blackman on those commercials.
Mars Blackman?
Yeah.
That's right.
He got that Brooklyn hat on and shit.
Yeah.
His sister, this chick, is in a lot of his early films.
She's so cute.
She is.
I love her.
Who is the actress?
Joey Lee. I don't see her in a lot now, but
Isn't that his sister?
Yeah.
That's his actual sister.
Yeah, it's his actual sister.
Mm-hmm.
It's your upper lip.
Hear the mumble in the background. Boy, I gotta get a Cadillac like that.
I gotta give me a Cadillac.
I absolutely love Danny Aiello, and I love John Turturro.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, what the hell? What kind of tone was that? What was that supposed to mean?
Like Italian, you don't like you're what are you gonna say? You don't like the Italian guys in this movie? Like,
that's the point I'm making.
I know.
What up, Colby Mack? Oh shit.
Oh, what's up, Colby?
Celebidids? What's up,
oh my God,
Celeste?
Colby, what's up?
Dude, Colby Mack is a legend, y'all.
Yes.
This dude is a legend. If you haven't checked out his content, please do. Go to the ColbyToldMe.com, y'all. That Colby is amazing.
Follow him on Twitter, guys. You won't be sorry.
Please do. You know what? This is one of the films that really just get the Italian American lifestyle, I want to say.
Perfect.
Yeah, because most of the time, like, for example, like watching Green Book, I was like, what in God's name is this? Versus what they did with this film, like, it's really authentic.
Green Book was trash.
Green Book's
I've never seen it.
Don't watch it. It's a waste of time. Like, they ruined, like, both sides.
Yeah,
I like Mahershala.
He's excellent.
He's amazing.
He's a king.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Like, go watch Cottonmouth season 1, Luke Cage, and call it a day.
Guys, look at Mookie's outfit though.
Dude, he's rocking it, bro. He's fucking stylish.
But he's just so tiny. I love him so much. Like, I want to protect him forever.
He was a poor artist trying to make his movies, man. He's probably eating ramen noodles and
hell yeah,
grilled cheese sandwiches.
No, but he's still so tiny. Like, he's just so small.
He can't help height though. That ain't his fault.
No, I'm saying, like, I want to protect him. Like he deserves, like, all the good shit. I just want to protect him.
He's so small. He's like short and skinny.
He needs to eat a hamburger.
He needs a whole pizza to himself.
Just Coleman. This was Martin Lawrence's first movie.
I love seeing him. Oh my God.
He looks like such a kid.
He's my favorite character in the whole movie.
The old man.
Oh my god, I love him. Such an angel.
I remember I seen he walks into the Asian convenience store and he's like, Miller Lite, I ain't drinking that.
It was so funny.
Don't you
Don't
like
spoil
Miller
stuff,
High
guys.
Life?
There's always that one brother. Yeah, why'd you shut up?
Martin!
Shut up, Martin.
Martin!
Oh
He
man,
looks
look
like
at
such
him.
a doof.
Look at him, looks like a dork.
I love
Look at his
him.
doofy.
Look at how young he looks and how skinny. Oh my god.
Do you think Spike went up to Martin and be like, hey Martin, act like you're shooting hoops? And he was like, that looks stupid. He's like, no, it's gonna look fine. Trust me.
Radio Raheem.
Here we go.
What a legend.
Literally. In a big motherfucking way.
Right, that's Radio Raheem like a motherfucker.
This is the best scene. I don't care.
Here we go.
It's
He's
so
at
bad.
Miller.
Oh,
This
this
is Miller
is all
High
coming,
Life.
this is all coming back to me.
In this fucking joint.
In this fucking joint.
I ain't gonna lie, this accurate as fuck. We don't do the Miller Lite. Yeah, for the black doctor.
A legend.
Another good couple of Spike shots. He likes to tilt that camera.
Yeah, a little bit of a Dutch angle lean.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Classic setups. He can use a tripod shot to a T because he gets art out of it. And I don't like static shots, but I love how he sets his camera up.
He kills it because you get a back and forth static.
And he also gives you characters to get you engaged in, so you're not really caring about it.
Yeah.
And he's got this bird, not bird's eye view, but like a fly on the wall type of feel in this game.
Fine.
See, like, the whole thing was just her yelling.
The tracking. It's simple but effective and artsy at the same time. Spike just proves that, like, you don't have to have fancy camera angles to tell a great story and can engage audiences. And let's talk about his casting choices.
I love this shot. I love it. Look at
I
that
love
red
the three of
pastel
them.
brick building. Yeah, me too. Hey, your rent's due, mother. Y'all remember that dude from Coming to America?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
dropping like a bad habit.
It was just so interesting because the way this was edited and the way the story went, they were talking about like politics within the community.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even realize that they're addressing certain issues until they bring in the next part of the story when they're editing. Like, you don't even realize that it's building upon itself until like the end, basically.
This movie is like a slow stick of dynamite, and the whole time it's just like slowly
slow burn.
lighten up, and then you get to that
into a powder,
end, it explodes.
A powder keg.
You can feel the tension around, but it's like you said, Amanda, they pose it in a way that seems so casual and so innocent. Oh, we're used to it, yada yada. Then you get to the end, and oof.
Yeah.
Giancarlo.
He's so good in this.
Yes, he is. Is this his first?
My God. I think so.
You gonna take out that crinkled up ass dollar.
Italians are whack with their cheese. Like, bro, chill. You got Parmesan in the back. Like, relax.
Hey, I need some more cheese, man.
I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of Parmesan.
Yeah, I would much rather have the extra cheese.
Yeah. Give me more mozzarella, please.
Mozzarella. That fucking slice of pizza look bomb, dog.
Dude, I'm hungry. And I just ate 2 cheeseburgers.
That sounds good.
Uh-oh. Catalyst.
Yep. Why ain't there no black people on the wall? Here's the light to the stick of dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I think what's like the beauty about this is that it's such an open discussion. It like he makes a valid point, and then Aiello makes a valid point, like Sal makes a valid point. So like it's just
But the
a
thing
gray
is,
area.
like he's being very close-minded to only Italian Americans. Like, why does it have? Why can't it just be people you look up to?
Which is
Why does
100%
it only have to be
true.
Italian Americans?
Yeah,
I get that.
Fucked up.
and that's the other
I
side
get
of
it.
it.
That's
He
the other
doesn't
side
see
of
that
it.
that's what they're trying to say.
It's a black neighborhood. Why don't you have any black stars up here?
Yeah.
I see what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it starts a conversation in that case because it's a very simple thing. Like, there should be black artists and performers or people that you look up to on the wall.
Hell yeah.
It starts that conversation.
Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Jordan wasn't quite Michael Jordan in 1989 yet. He was getting there.
He just made the reference, bro.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay, early 90s. Okay, what the hell was that?
That was some 90s shit.
Whoa.
Piece of shit. I think the dynamic between those three too, just Sal's family, was very interesting as well. Because you had one brother who was definitely down to hang out with blacks. You had one brother who was very against it, and then Sal sat right in the middle. And
Yeah,
it took
it's smart.
all the heat at
You're
the
right.
end to cross him over. What were you saying, Chris? My bad.
No, I'm agreeing with you, man.
Yeah, it's an interesting dynamic between that family. You know what I like about Smiley? He is mentally handicapped and he gets it, and other fucking people don't.
Yeah. This is the same.
It's almost
That's the
pathetic.
same guy. Wasn't that the same guy that was in that film with Denzel Washington with Russell Crowe?
What movie you're talking about?
American Gangster.
Was he in that?
He was the connection that he had to get the heroin.
Oh shit! Good reference. I didn't even catch that.
I don't know his name, but I'll never forget a face.
She's gonna be like, ah!
You can tell like a lot of love and appreciation was put into this and the characters.
Oh, for sure. Each and every one of them is just so easy to follow and to get attached to.
Yeah. He gets the realness of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know how he got that shot.
How?
Plate of glass on top of that water, right next to the lens. She stands in the right spot, pulls it away. We can't get the depth of field right, so we think it's a bigger tank than it is. Smart. Amanda, are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's sucked in, bro. Yep, get the top and bottom off.
What are they doing?
They're getting the top and bottom off. They don't have a can opener.
So they're scraping the tin off the can so they can get to it?
Yeah, they're taking the bottom and the top off of it. They don't have a can opener.
Oh, so they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can do that.
That's cool.
Things that happen when you don't have a hose.
I love it though.
Especially don't have a hose
like,
for that, right?
It's such a piece of like. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say they don't have a hose that would fit that either. You know, so yeah, that's cool.
What were you saying, Amanda? I was trying to hear what you were saying.
No, because he used the same shot in She's Gotta Have It, like stock photos. So like that's so personal to him, and I think that's such a nice touch that they did that.
Radio Raheem, hold on. What up, Radio? This guy gets fucked up.
Oh, it's Billy Bats.
Fucking gets. Frank Vincent.
Ain't nobody fucking around.
This is so funny. Oh my god.
Fucking Billy Bats.
This big Billy Bats.
He deserved it. Who drives like that? That is also Martin Scorsese uses him a lot in his films.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes me happy that Marty and Spike are so close.
Frank Vincent, boy.
Love it. These dumbass cops.
Fucking idiots.
That's right. I said it. I said it.
Love it. Shit. Let's see.
Sorry, that line gets me because of the last name.
Moving
That
Joe Black.
It's just funny. It's like it's the last name, and I'm like, are they brothers? It's so subtle.
Fuck is that? Voodoo shit?
I like this conversation a lot.
Me too. It's exploring that dynamic I was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Smiley. Samuel L. Jackson in the background right now.
I think it's funny the character's trying to talk his friend into kicking his brother's ass. It's just something funny about that to me.
The best.
That shirt is killer.
Loud as fuck.
I love
freak.
it, though.
Sorry.
I love it.
I try not to cuss. I want chicken
Extra
parmesan.
sauce. this little battle.
Jesus. Nice little crane shot.
Hell yeah. He's a sucker, man.
The punk. Uh-oh.
Shit, fucked his kicks up. They be clowning on his ass through the whole movie for that.
This is so funny.
Oh man, been there, done that.
Look at Martin Lawrence in the background.
Right?
This is so long. Yeah, okay.
He's trying to stir the pot.
Right? That's what he does the whole movie. Oh shit.
You might.
Spike's like, do punching. Just like, let's do some punching in the background.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
It's Martin Lawrence's hand. He's punching. He's punching in his.
Look at him.
Oh! Don't you go back to Massachusetts? I was born in Brooklyn. Oh! That is amazing. I love it. Oh.
So funny.
Why you got a fucking Celtics jersey on?
He's so good in this.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. There's that tension building.
Mm-hmm.
Not for anything. This is a great shot, but the guy driving the car looks like he's a little bit too long.
What's with the duck face? What the fuck?
Like, look how long he looks. Look, like,
Look,
drive the car, bro.
look,
Like,
what the like? What? Like, ugh.
Interrupted.
the guy in the purple has like my favorite outfit on ever. I love it. So purple and pastel-y. I love it. It's the first thing I noticed. It's so pretty. This is the conversation that I was talking about before.
Holy shit! Is that the Bebe's Kids guy? That's the Bebe's Kids guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, to be honest.
You never seen that movie, Bebe's Kids?
Baby's kids. Them motherfuckers was bad, bro.
That's the dad. Not the dad, but the lead.
The dude.
Are you talking
The
about
dude.
Robin Harris?
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Comedian.
Look at Martin. Little pug ass.
He's so extra. This scene broke my heart, man.
Yeah, sad. Took an open shit on the mirror, man.
He didn't deserve it.
Man,
Damn, man,
I'm
that's a powerful scene, man.
I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
as a black man, this nails black relations like on the head.
Yeah. Spike is one of the best writers, and he never gets the credit for it.
Period.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The fact that he only won an Oscar once,
Is
like, it just
tragic.
blows my
Disgrace.
mind. And it's only
I'll
for
give him
writing.
mine.
That's what just bothers me, that he should have won director by now, and he should have won Best Picture by now.
Way before Black Klansman, he should have had it.
Way before Black Klansman. But it's kind of like, I feel like Black Klansman was kind of like The Departed for Scorsese, because they owed him for director and picture. So
Yeah.
it would have been, I really do think that if Green Book wasn't in the running, then Black Klansman would have had a shot in that case.
Dude, F Green Book.
I hate Green Book, but I'm saying, like, if you're looking at the Academy, if Green Book wasn't there to make them feel better for watching Black Klansman and feeling like shit, then, like, it would have had a different outcome.
Absolutely.
Actually, who knows? Because they probably would have given it to fucking Bohemian Rhapsody, to be perfectly honest.
Or do you think they would have given it to The Favorite?
No. Or if Roma was better than it, like, I love Roma, but like a lot of people didn't really care for it.
Oh,
But if Roma wasn't on Netflix, then that would have taken it. Because Thing got the trifecta, Cuarón got the trifecta. He got what was it? Director, cinematography.
Yeah,
original.
Film too.
He should have got an Oscar for that.
I agree. Roma.
Yeah. It's just annoying as shit.
I learned a lot
I get
from that
so
film.
fresh. Yeah.
Not just about the story, but I learned a lot about filmmaking from that. If I do a, well, I am going to do another live action project, but if I do, I'm going to definitely move the camera a lot, but subtly. Check out his watch.
Little car.
Fuck you, fucking pizza.
Fuck Frank Sinatra. I love when his movies start doing this.
Oh, this is the best. Oh my god. Such a great sequence.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Such a great sequence. Holy shit. Like,
Yeah, he goes in.
Oh.
But see, the thing with Spike is that, like, he addresses everyone.
Yep, you got the Latinos.
You're going to take one out, you got to take them all out.
Yeah, it's like everything.
And the cops.
He addresses everything, and I think that's really smart.
It's smart, but it's also, like,
oh, and they just
genuine.
Yeah, you got to get every perspective.
Yeah, and I think that's really smart as a filmmaker, as a creative.
Yo, can I get that dude's glasses though?
You know what? You could pull it off, man. I feel that. I love it.
Hey, I appreciate that.
No problem.
That's the double truth. Ruth.
Ruth.
Dude, my aunt says that all the time.
He's not doing that right at all.
No, he's not.
No, like what is he doing?
I'm offended.
I am really. That's
not making pizza. I like this
Dude.
shot too.
Yeah. It's a poster.
Yeah. Oh, the love and hate sequence, so strong. Love this.
Hey, Radio Raheem, boy. Yeah, love this. Love. Straight to the soul, man.
I like how they slid it to the first person perspective through this. It's very artistic. And then they pull right out of it.
Yeah, man. Right
It's
back into the
freaking genius, man.
Yeah, it's so good. I feel like he's one of the directors that really plays with the camera more than others.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
He wants to tell the story with the lens as well.
Yeah. And he impresses me every single time, whereas I feel like directors kind of just, they're very set in their ways and they want to make it look perfect rather than play around with it at this point.
Right.
Back at that Dutch angle again.
Gabby.
Babish.
Mm-hmm. John Turturro just popped out of nowhere.
He just pops in the frame. I wonder, was that on accident?
Dude, he pays attention to the frame so well in his movies, and he's like,
God.
That was not on purpose.
That was so funny. It's like the Kim Kardashian gift popping out of the forehead.
Yeah.
All golden.
Dude, $2 for extra cheese? That's ridiculous.
It is, right? I told you.
Even in 1989 standards,
Like,
that's like $8.
Like, it's so expensive for no reason. I don't understand.
Mousy, what's up?
Topics. Get a job, man. Shit, Mookie look clean, bro.
I love him.
Is
So
he signing his
stylish.
autograph? What is he doing?
I love his shirt.
What is that thing?
All right.
They're so cute. I love them both so much.
That's that natural sibling energy.
Yeah, it worked really well.
He was smart to cast her in that role so we could relate to Mookie a whole lot more.
Mm-hmm.
This is, this is such a random question that I'm about to ask. It's so it has to do with Black Klansman, and it's obviously Spike. I completely forgot that Sorry to Bother You also came out that year. And I just saw a post that they both handled like the white voice in both of those films. I don't know if you guys watched Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah, when he was on the phone making them calls with Danny Glover and shit. Hey
Yeah,
there.
so you watched it, right?
Yeah.
No way, I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's
Really?
so good. It's Sorry to Bother You is amazing.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know.
You actually bring up a really good point. They both came out the same year and have the white voice in it.
Yeah, but I watched Sorry to Bother You, and I don't know why, but I just didn't get it. I did not like that movie
You
at
didn't
all.
like it?
I did not like it. Like Boots Riley did such an
Ah.
incredible job artistically, but dude, the third act threw me off with the metaphors, bro. Like I had
Yeah.
no idea what was happening.
It's a little jumbly. I just really like Lakeith and Tessa.
They're both so
But
good. Yeah.
I would definitely, if anybody asked, it would be Black Klansman, no doubt, over that movie.
Yeah, I just wanted to. They kind of put it together in like a GIF, and I just wanted to know your thoughts on Sorry to Bother You.
I liked it. I thought it was very colorful.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that Boots Riley's first direct?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You can kind of tell.
It was interesting. Don't get me wrong. Like I think that if it had a better storyline, it would have like made more of an impact.
Yeah, I think it was like a lot for shits and giggles, and it just didn't really work.
Yeah. I like this scene too between John and Danny. It's
Mm-hmm.
very well written.
When he tries to get him out the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part of Sorry to Bother You is the beginning when Danny Glover teaches him the white voice.
It's so funny. I know. I think the first act was probably my favorite.
It was so strong in the beginning, and I agree. It kind of topples over towards the end.
Yeah. I didn't understand what was happening. So
I
was
think
like,
it could have just been a straight up like comedy instead of trying to throw all these messages towards the end.
there were too many metaphors that just did not stick. And I'm like, okay, so what are you trying to say about capitalism here? I'm not understanding. Like,
I'll be real with you, Amanda. I don't know either.
Sorry, Chris?
Capitalism is the American way.
Yes, it certainly is, good sir.
Thank you, sir. I'm fully aware.
Now hold on, son. You got to talk with a different voice. Oh man. Ugh, hate that word.
Yeah. But Spike's got to prove his point.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Ugh, makes me shiver with the ER too.
Yeah. It's hard to hear it. Like sometimes people put in their films like completely like randomly and like
Tarantino.
Yeah, I don't.
okay.
I can't justify that. I really can't. There's no
I
reason
can't-
for him to use that word. There really isn't.
No, I can't justify
Like, what
it.
point is he trying to make?
I can't justify it in films like Pulp Fiction.
Exactly.
I can't justify
What?
it in films like I can't because it has nothing to do with it.
No,
Unless,
you can't
like,
or can
Sam
justify it.
cannot.
No, yeah. When he has that monologue of the dead N-word storage, yeah, that was not necessary.
Like, no, it's completely unnecessary. And that's why I did not give a shit about Pulp Fiction. Like, kill me, sure. But I did not care. And then the last scene with Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames, like, dude, that was uncalled for.
Super.
I pretty much
like,
just watched the beginning parts of Pulp Fiction. I don't really watch the end.
I never, like, I did my Tarantino marathon last year for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And that was the first time that I actually sat through the entire thing. And I had no idea it went, like, south so fast in the third act. I had no idea. And it pissed me off that everyone's, like, praising it as, like, it's the best Tarantino movie. Like, y'all are, like, no offense. But, like, it's not. I'm sorry. You can love it, but I'm sorry, Leo. Like,
you want to know what I love about that movie? Jules.
Which is fair. It's so fair.
Jules is
but
awesome,
like,
man.
It's that
like,
it's the first act for me that is just amazing. Like the Bible quote and then rounding it back out in the end. It's the middle of the movie for me that I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm not really feeling. Bruce Willis's story was cool, and so was John Travolta's. But I mean, the Marcellus Wallace.
I didn't care for Bruce Willis's story.
He was a little boring.
Like, rushed. It was rushed at the end, though.
And then he gets really slow in the taxi cab scene. There's flaws in that thing. It's not immaculate. Let's just be real.
It's like totally fine for you to love it, but for me, watching it as a whole, I can't, like, I don't know. I can't stomach that film, watching it as a whole. First act, I completely agree with you, but as a whole, like 2 hours and 45 minutes with that ending, like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I understand.
And that's why it's like, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I actually went to, this is a different Tarantino film, but I actually went to go see Django with my parents.
Oh boy.
And that was a pretty uncomfortable experience because they did not like it at all. They didn't like the black people fighting each other and the use of the N-word and the way Samuel L. Jackson was acting like the Uncle Tom essentially. And so I really don't like Django, and that's a lot of people's like favorite. And
that's
like
not my favorite.
It's like, huh?
It's not my favorite.
It's not my
either.
favorite.
No, I wasn't saying you guys, but I'm just saying like it's a very popular title. But I kind of agree with my parents in that it just depicts black on black crime so awfully, and the way it treats slavery is just awful. And making a black character like one of your main villains against the other black character, I'm not for that shit. That's why I didn't watch Harriet, because I heard that the Whistler was a black dude. I was not.
As much as it sucks, though, Leo, it was a part of history.
It was, but I don't care, man.
I know. I'm not trying to. I'm not downplaying it. I'm just saying, like, I can understand why people want to kind of tell that kind of story.
Oh, he's trying to scrub off his shoes.
I got so mad at this part. I'm like, dude, I feel you. Like, I would cry because I own white runners, and I'm like, no thanks.
Exactly.
I'd cry. My freaking white Fila's, no, dude. If you scuff those, I'm gonna actually come after you.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I've got some new Adidas, all white.
Yeah, yeah,
Fuck,
man.
I haven't
Take
even
care
taken
of
them out the
those.
box.
Take care of those, bro.
When I was a kid, we did everything in our power to keep them clean, but also keep the toes from creasing. So we would walk a certain way so we wouldn't crease the toes of our sneakers.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm talking
My Air
about?
Force Ones, bro.
Yeah. I did it with my Jordans and my. You know, one of my favorite sneakers when I was a kid were. I had like a pair of Scottie Pippens, man,
Ooh, you son of a bitch.
and I love those shoes. My favorite. I had almost every. At one point,
They were so slick, man.
I had Iversons at one point. Not
I
the
thought Iversons kind of looked a little chunky.
not the honeycomb ones. The ones where had the strap lace and the zipper in the middle.
Oh yeah, those were fire, dude.
Yeah.
I
I
really like
was a
Nike.
sneaker guy. As soon as I got a job, dude, I started spending my money on sneakers.
Hey, bro, that's me in the last like year. I'm a Nike.
Same though. I'm Nike like all over. Legit.
Fuck yeah.
Clothing wise,
You know who I
I'm
never
more
had
Adidas.
though? Oh, that's not true. I had those all black Kobe's.
Kobe.
The Adidas ones, the all black Kobe Adidas.
Oh shit, I like those.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I had
The
those.
blackout Kobe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fire, dude.
Oh, my favorite.
I agree with you, Amanda. If I had to choose between Nike and Adidas clothing, I probably would go more Adidas. But for whatever reason, Amazon keeps trying to shove me into Champion gear.
Yeah, no. I think it's because it resurfaced. It resurfaced Champion. Like before in the 90s, it was like so popular and then it faded out. And now everyone's like, okay, what pisses me off is like those Champion hoodies used to be like $20 freaking, and now they're selling them for like $50. I'm like, yo, you guys are freaking crazy.
Oh yeah, they're
legit crazy.
They were
Dude,
20.
you can get those Champion shit at Target.
Dude, like I know, and they're usually $20. But now they're like, if you buy it at like we have a Canadian company called WLKN, it's $50.
Ooh.
Legit $50 Canadian. And I'm like, what the fuck? And my cousin like buys them, like she has 3 Champion hoodies. And I'm like, but what do you need them for? It's the same goddamn hoodie. Like I love hoodies as well, don't get me wrong. But like, holy, get one and appreciate it. Like, I'm not understanding.
Is it just the Champion across the chest?
Yeah.
With the logo, the C, and it says Champion in a gray hood?
$50? I don't think so.
Dude, nope. $50. But they have different colors and like solid colors. I'm like, no, dude. Like,
yeah, they got pink and black and gray and white but fuck that. $50 a piece? I don't think so. No. Not for Champion. No way.
No. If it's like a different, like I'm guilty of it. Like I've spent that, but the fabric is like really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it has lasted me for like a good at least 6-7 years.
What Champion's doing good lately is their all over print. The little C's all over the sweatshirts. I don't know if you've seen those. Those are fire.
Yeah,
they're a little too pricey though.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, if you wore Champions, you were the poor kid.
Not no more, man. That's what's in.
No, man.
Yeah.
I hate how that changes.
I'm not saying I didn't wear that shit. I didn't grow up rich, but that's how
Reebok was in the 90s when I was a kid. If you were like hot Reebok, it was like, oh, Reebok, get Nike, loser.
Right.
Yeah, mine was Nike.
It was all about Nike when I was a kid.
It was all about Nike. It still is.
And I don't like Nike shoes because I have wide feet.
Oh man,
I have wide feet too, and I love Nike shoes. Why aren't they working for you, man?
Yeah, what the hell?
My Nike
get a different fit.
I can't. No, because I get every pair of Nikes I have. They hurt my feet.
Dude, get some Air Force Ones, bro. They're wild.
How?
I
hug
can't
the
walk.
air.
Dude, I'm too old to be rocking Air Force Ones,
No, you
bro.
ain't. No, the fuck you ain't.
Dude, the Nike Airs, literally, that's all I buy anymore.
I'm really into.
Panda
so
is my
my shit.
spirit animal.
My
fucking
shit
swear.
is though, like my brand of sneakers and shoes are K-Swiss.
They're pretty good, actually.
K-Swiss.
I have to admit, those are good.
We gonna have
I'm
to
K-Swiss. What's wrong with
K-Swiss, dog.
Oh,
They're
we're gonna
not
get
cheap.
bullied now, Chris.
Ah, here we
K-Swiss,
go.
dog. K-Swiss. Look,
I
get
like
you
the
in some
style,
Adidas
bro.
at least.
I have some Adidas.
Switch them K-Swisses out for some Adidas, dog.
Oh,
Get
I
you
don't
the
have
classic. Get you a classic black stripe on the outside.
That's actually
and
true,
go that
though.
way.
You're right. I didn't think of that. It's the same.
No, but you don't understand. Like K-Swisses are built for comfort. Like first,
So is Nike.
and I'm
I
on
have
my feet a
wide
lot,
feet,
bro.
and I have Nike, bro.
Nike, I've worn them at like all day, like walking around Las Vegas Strip, and like it was perfect. And I got air into my feet so they never sweat.
Here, Chris. If you don't want to do Nike, do New Balance.
No, I'm not doing New Balance. What am I, some kind of old man?
Adidas has good stuff too, man.
I agree.
I like my K-Swisses.
Okay,
K-Swiss.
chill.
We're gonna have to clean you up, man.
Relax.
No, my K-Swiss was hot. Like back when I was like a teenager.
K-Swiss has
into-
never been hot, Chris.
Dude,
My
I was wearing
K-Swiss
my
is
cargo
hot.
khaki
My
shorts with my
K-Swiss is hopping.
K-Swiss. What do you mean K-Swiss is never popular? What are you talking
No, it
about?
wasn't. It was never hot, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta let you know, man. K-Swiss has never been in.
Getting grilled, Chris.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to,
Over
as your
shoes.
friend, I'm being honest.
That's-
Don't listen
That's
to
all
me.
right. I don't care.
I love
I
it.
like it.
Chris gonna still rock them K-Swisses anyway. He don't give a fuck.
Nope. I like my K-Swiss.
I love it.
Oh, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, guys. Let's be real.
What?
He's gonna do
For
his
me,
own
the
thing.
only things I like to go on my feet, especially if I'm just hanging with the homies, is either Nikes, Adidas, or if it's a little more casual, New Balance.
See, if I'm like running errands and like I'm meeting up with my friends in the summer, I have my Fenty slides that I wear.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I got like 3 different pairs of Fenty. So I got the
Shit.
original ones. No, because they each came out like consecutively each year. So my first pair I got was in like 2017. I don't remember when she started, but I got like each pair. They're so comfy, my slides. I love them so much.
Yeah, I have some Puma slides that I really
Yeah.
like to have the Puma across the strip.
Yeah.
Fire.
You guys
Just to get
ever have a
back-
pair of and
Pull them all
ones?
the way up. Huh?
Leo, have you ever owned a pair of and ones?
Yeah. Suck. Sorry.
Yeah, I had a pair of and ones.
Ice cream. Sorry.
Oh, Chris. Okay, I got to compromise here.
Oh god.
Swap out the K-Swisses for Pumas.
I'm not against that.
Ooh.
I like the
middle
styles of some of the
Pumas are amazing, and they're a wide foot.
Oh, really? I gotta check that out then.
Yeah, Pumas are a wide foot. I've had to return like a million slides that I ordered online for my mom because her foot's so tiny, and it's because of the width.
Yeah, Puma is good for a wide foot, and I have a wide foot, bro. I've got
Yeah.
some red Pumas that I've been rocking for a couple years. Comfy as shit.
That's what's up. But you know my K-Swisses, I just bought a new pair of K-Swisses, guys. Gray canvas K-Swiss flats, and they got memory foam in the sneakers.
So does Nike Airs. So do Nike Airs.
No, Nike Air does not have fucking memory foam in it.
Yeah, they do, man. It's like a glove.
Air-
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Also, when I was a kid, if your Nikes didn't have air, like the air pocket where you could see, you were trash.
That's terrible. I hate kids.
Kids were so mean, man.
I know, they still are. Shit. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys. So my goddaughter messaged me in the family group chat, and she doesn't have a phone, so she used my aunt's phone.
Oh
So
shit.
she messaged like the group chat, the family group chat, and she was like, Ananda, it is Elizabeth. Can you Fortnite now? And I'm like, oh my god.
She
I
wants
was
you on that Fortnite.
I was like, I adore you so much. It was the cutest thing. And then she kept sending me like gifts back and forth for like a good hour. And I'm like, oh my God. Wait till you get your own phone and you're just gonna bug me the whole time. It was so cute. Sorry. It was just like a cute little tidbit. I'm like, oh my God, she got a hold of the phone. I'm like, this is crazy.
That's amazing. My goddaughter is not old enough yet. Thank God.
Wait till she is though. It's like it's so cute.
I'm
They
having
just want to
full
be
blown
with you.
conversations with my 2.5-year-old. It's just boggling my mind.
I love it.
She
love
argues with me. I'm like, Talia, what are you doing? She goes, it won't work. I'm like, what are you ughing me for? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, she just, oh man,
That is adorable.
It's so funny. Like
I love kids, man.
Ooh, my favorite shot in the movie coming up. Shit, Sal was hitting on her, man.
Yeah, it was gross.
I know. He's like, the way your eyes. Here we are, right here. Boom. And Spike walks out of it. Fucking love this.
Oh, I'm behind. Shiznit.
That look he gives him.
Sal, right?
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean make a pizza? It's not like we were in a pizzeria.
Because he thought he was the big boss above making pizzas and shit. Hey, what up, Sly? Join us, homie.
Hey.
Hey.
Shut up.
Hey.
I like this shot with the street light turning on. I love it.
That's amazing.
I don't know why. It's just perfectly timed, and I love it.
It's beautiful. Look at how it illuminates on the side of them.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm almost thinking that that's an external shot behind the light behind the camera, though.
Yeah,
you could be right. Actually, yeah.
It's a little too bright, but it doesn't matter because you don't think about it like that.
Yeah,
unless you're like me and I think about it.
No,
like
you're
that.
right though.
It's great lighting, regardless.
Tina. Now that you talk about it, Chris, I think that was a reflector disc.
Yeah.
On the side of them.
Does she have a mullet?
Yeah, don't make fun. I don't fucking cuss that word. I'm not playing. You gonna go get them fucking ice cubes.
It's such a good scene though.
It is.
Like it's actually like beautifully shot. Like I was really impressed with this, and it was so tasteful.
And how he's like thighs, and he's like every single shot is a different body part.
Yeah, I love it. He did that with She's Gotta Have It too, and I thought it was really impressive.
Yeah.
It was stunning work, to be honest.
Was this his second? I thought this was his third.
This is his second. I just checked the dates, and it's She's Gotta Have It, and then the years. It's She's Gotta Have It, and then Do the Right Thing.
Lot of shots from She Gotta Have It.
Yeah. He's like, well, if it worked the first time.
Right, if it's not
the
broke,
cool out corner.
I was just about to say that, Chris. You took the words out of my mouth.
Oh, the levers in the house.
I like the lighting too in this shot.
Mm-hmm. You're on the forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks good on Rosie.
Iceberg.
Thank God for the neck. Thank God for kneecaps.
He's so funny. I love him.
I think thighs is next. Yep. T-shot.
Jesus. Thanks, Leo.
Well, there's a lot of those in this movie, so.
I know. It's quite funny, actually.
Nice little forced perspective shot.
Them motherfucking Sal sandwiches probably pretty good, man.
I don't know. Right now, I'd eat one.
There's some little Brooklyn pizzerias that be having them little sneak up subs, man. They be good.
Yep. Hey, are you guys curious about that King of Staten Island? Or
I'm watching it tonight.
No,
I'm gonna watch it too.
Yeah, it's dropping at midnight Eastern.
y'all have fun.
Yeah, Judd Apatow just tweeted it out. So I'm gonna do King of Staten Island, and then I'm gonna pull the all-nighter for Defy Bloods at 3. So yeah,
I think I'm
no
gonna wake
sleep.
up and watch Five Bloods.
Are you gonna do a review for Staten Island, Amanda?
Yeah, bro, I got you.
And
That's if I can get it. Like sometimes, like Apple's a piece of shit. No, legit.
No, I'm
So
about fed up with Apple, to be completely honest with you. They're pissing me the fuck off.
they're so annoying.
opposite for me. I'm a fucking applehead. Sorry.
I am too,
I am
Leo, but
too.
I'm sick and tired of having things not working because I don't want to update.
Oh, you're that.
Chris.
No, because it causes a hassle.
Not
Fuck
really. They've been
hassles.
really smooth for me.
No, if you forget your
Same.
password that you never use because you never hardly ever use something, and then they tells you that you can't recover your password, they'll let you know when you can. What the hell does that mean? I'll let you know when you can recover your
So
Apple ID.
funny. Oh my god.
Oh my
My
god.
Mac is dying on me. I can't use any of the apps on my. I'm in between Wi-Fi right now, so I don't have Wi-Fi at my house. I'm using my LTE from my
Oh
data
shit.
plan because I'm hooking up cable internet. So I can't upgrade anything. You can't update anything unless you're hooked to Wi-Fi. Why, Apple? Why?
Because it's easier and
No, it's
Exactly.
not. I have unlimited. No, I have unlimited data. You could just do it when I'm sleeping, but no, you have to be connected to Wi-Fi. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
you do,
Why?
man, because Wi-Fi is quicker.
Wi-Fi runs the world, bro.
Boyo. Homeboy, home skillet,
You
home
should be able
slice.
to upgrade your phone through your data plan on your phone.
Nah, man. It
Why?
won't
Why
be
shouldn't
fast.
you? Give me one reason why it makes sense
Your
not
data
to be able
plan
to do
ain't
that.
gonna take you through a full-on update. A Wi-Fi will.
Yeah, I've done a lot of things using my
Probably
LTE.
gas. The thing is, doing an update takes a lot of data, and you'd probably gas your entire data bill
Oh,
before
you're right. It
done.
probably does cause a backage. Yeah.
I like this scene a lot.
But I have to
Same.
update everything as soon as I get my internet. Probably tomorrow I'll have it all set up.
You got this, Chris. I believe in you.
Thank you, Manda. You know, I was doubting myself so fucking hardcore, and then this motivational speak just came out of you, and I'm so touched. I don't know about you, but I feel like we're ready to win the championship now.
We're going to the playoffs thanks
We're
to
going
man.
to playoffs now. Exactly.
You're welcome.
That was super ultra plus.
PS4, that PS5 reaction I did got 500 views. Appreciate
Dude, you
y'all.
were no sending that
So
stuff
proud
through.
of you.
They got a lot of likes and a lot of views. I was like, holy poop.
Holy poop.
Well, I'm
So
trying not to
proud of
cuss.
you,
I think I cussed
Leo.
a little bit too much in
Oh,
this
thank
stream.
you, Amanda. That means a lot.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Queen.
Oh, you're welcome, King.
Whoa. What the hell does that make me?
King. Bugging out.
Yeah, bro.
I'd never want to be a king. That's a job someone's trying to kill you every 5 seconds. No way.
Hey, man, bro.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm cool. I'll be the
a
court
king.
jester. I'll be the
I
court
knew
jester.
you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say court jester. I knew it. I knew it.
I'll be the royal smartass. Nobody wants to kill the royal smartass.
Here it is. We get into that.
Yeah, here we go.
Shit, we about 5 minutes out for some shouting starts. Oh, Mookie was like his son. We close, man.
His face is amazing. I love Spike.
Me too. Both slices, regular to go. They know good and well they was about to sit up in there. The Riot Squad. Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
This just fucking, man, it just elevated.
There we go.
Yep. The yelling. This is such a good scene. Like, fucking amazing. The radio symbolized a peaceful divide between the community. There's the N-word again. Sal, why you gotta fuck the radio up, dude? I can hear somebody's. I think I'm a little ahead of y'all. Did he break the radio yet?
For me, yeah.
I think I'm a little ahead too.
They're all staring at each other and it's quiet.
No,
Yeah.
the cops are here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
ahead.
ahead.
All right, I'll stop.
It's on Radio Raheem for me.
No, it's when
And I just killed your
I'm at the
radio.
point. Yeah, I'm at the point where they're choking him out.
Oh,
Whoa,
damn, you're way
really
ahead.
What the
Wow.
hell?
I don't know. I
Radio
paused it.
Raheem just snatched Sal over the counter for me.
Okay.
Nope, they're staring at each other for me.
What happened? Where are you at?
And I think I'm a couple seconds behind you, Leo.
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. Okay, and play.
Yes, sir.
What timestamp you at, Amanda?
Well, I'm not accurate.
Yeah.
I'm at 1 hour 32:27.
Okay. Let me know when you're at 34:40.
Right on, Queen.
Oh, my switch is in the way. Damn it. What'd you say, Chris? What number?
1:34:40.
Okay, bud.
Where are you at, Chris? Because mine is different from y'all.
I'm on the shot of his sneakers where they're pulling him up with the nightstick.
God.
I hate that.
Ooh, that's
I
so
know. I paused it at a hell of a moment.
I
yeah,
know.
it's so sad. Loses his last breath. It's like just starting up for me. Like the fight is still going on. The crowd is coming.
Yeah, same. We're almost coming up at 1:34, Chris.
Okay.
Hang on.
So sad. I'm already at 134, but I'm different timestamp. So
So you're at the sneakers, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just let you know. Cops coming. I think after a second watch, like, sorry.
What's
What are you
that?
saying?
Oh,
No,
I'm
I'm
just
saying
like,
after
I
a
just
second.
hate this part so bad. It scarred me as a child.
I know.
Because my dad like made me sit down and watch these films because he wanted to teach me lessons and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like as a black man, you gotta understand this is the shit we've gone through. Innocent black man killed like this.
Yeah. It's so hard to watch this scene.
It is.
Uh,
We're on it, Chris. We're on.
Okay.
yeah, might as well. I also think after a second watch, this scene specifically just pisses me off even more. Cause like I cried the first time I watched this, and then now it's just like the anger.
Yeah.
It just fills you up.
It just
He
boils.
always does those shots too on the ground. I've noticed that as well.
Because like my first viewing, I didn't see this coming at
Oh
all.
no, I don't think anybody did, man.
No one did.
And the fact they're not even giving him CPR.
Nope. They just drag him into the fucking car. Especially Radio Raheem. Like he's the last guy you would think this would happen to.
Yeah.
And that's why I like his character so much, because it's like that's what ends up happening. It's the most innocent black men that are killed like this.
Yeah. It's so sad. I hate it so much.
Now I remember why I only watched this once.
Oh yeah, man. I watched this a lot. But like I said, it has sentimental value in my family.
No, it's coming back to me as a kid. I remember why.
Yeah. See, for me, it's like I feel like this does have a rewatchability factor, because like everything goes kind of like calmly, and it's always the 15 minutes at the end for Spike that just like pops that punch.
Yep. It's that political punch. There are a couple films he doesn't do that in, like Mo Better Blues and a couple other ones, but it's always that last kind of gut punch at the end to really prove the point that you could be strolling down the street one day.
I love how
it's one bad day for a cop for you to be killed.
Yeah.
And they're all left with it. Like what are they supposed to do with your feelings, with your emotions? You just saw that.
That's why I love
changed,
that
he lingers in that moment.
Trash can and throws it through the window.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what would you do at that point? I mean, if you just saw your homie got fucking choked out like that over some stupid ass pizza joint, I would do the same thing.
But even with Mookie, like this scene right here, Sal even says, he's like, do what you gotta do. Like he says it to him, and then he gets pissed off at the pizzeria, which I didn't understand, because like you said it. You literally said to him, do what you have to do, because he understood. You know what I mean? So then when he does the trash can and then he gets pissed off, like I understand no one thought that a fire was going to break out. Like he probably thought like the maximum thing was going to be him breaking a window.
Right.
But at the same time, like it is what it is. Like it happened.
It's kind of like if you saw your neighborhood homie just get fucking choked out like that, like there's no way you couldn't do something like that. And then I like the end because it rounds it right back out, where Sal's just like, fuck you, throws the money at him, and then he's just like, oh, well, what you gonna do for the rest of the day, Mookie? They kind of like make up in the end.
Yeah. Because he understands.
Yeah,
he gets
understands
it. Like this scene right here, he's processing everything. Like Sal's processing all their grievances, and I think that's really important. But then Mookie's just like, you know what? This shit needs to get done. End of story. And he understands like what he has to do. It's such a good scene.
This is amazing. And then my second favorite shot is that slow pan of the Sal and his sons when they're witnessing all that happening. Pretty profound.
Yeah.
Sad to watch, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of in shock a little bit, guys.
Because
like,
this
with everything that's
like
gone on, and then I mean, I'm having like a huge prospective kind of moment right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like what can you do when the fucking system just slams on you over and over and over and over and fucking over to the point where with a regular neighborhood peaceful guy gets killed? What can you really do? It's sad, man. It's always been for us. It's always been either a Malcolm X approach, whatever is necessary, or the Martin Luther King approach. And this is definitely whatever is necessary.
And they didn't do themselves any favors.
No, they didn't.
They weren't trying to be part of the community.
And that's what's so telling about the end when he reveals the two quotes between the two, between okay and Malcolm X. And I like that even he included the full Malcolm X quote that does say that he does not support violence firsthand, but he does support retaliation.
Yeah.
Is such this like dual dynamic because and I'm speaking as a black man, you don't know what to do in a situation like that. You really have no idea.
Unless you're like put in that position.
Exactly.
Yeah. When the system like you never know what you're going to do unless you're in that moment.
Crashing on you. You just never, it's like, how could you hold back?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. And I like how it's crazy that unfortunately, when I saw the George Floyd death, second favorite shot right here, it reminded me of this movie.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's just crazy.
But you know what also kind of sucks?
Yeah.
Is those three, they're never gonna, I don't think they're ever gonna be able to not hate now because of that. I don't think they're going to be able to see their actions and why that really happened. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they're open-minded enough to see that.
I think
as characters,
Sal will. I don't think John Turturro will understand it, but I think Sal will. Like
exactly. That's what I was going to say. Is Sal? Yeah. I don't think the brother that was leaning more towards.
Yeah. That's what I'm. Yeah.
See it, but I think Sal and the other son. It has definitely changed them.
Yeah.
And the fact that Spike captured that shot just shows you that it completely changed their perspectives.
Yeah.
They're now seeing the consequence of them misusing their privilege.
Yeah. Like that hose too. That shit's powerful. So to spray it at people, like that's not.
Yeah,
no,
it gets me.
That could peel skin off of you.
Yeah,
I was in history class, and I had in high school I had a teacher that did not sugarcoat, and I had to see my ancestors sprayed by hoses for 40 minutes straight. People telling them to get out of town. They don't belong there. It's sad. It's really sad to see. And those hoses can peel skin.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how you can hate so much. Like for real. I know that sounds. I know I sound like a fairy tale, but like.
You know what's sad about it, Chris? Is that you hate so much based off of how somebody looks.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm. Yeah. That's what I meant.
Well, you're a good person. That's why you can't understand it.
Like, I relate to them more than I relate to anybody else in this movie.
Imagine being 7 and seeing this shit.
Dude. Another thing is, like, this film
he
came out
up
like
on you
30...
You leave his films going, holy shit, did I just learn something about life? Yes.
Yeah,
yes, you did.
Every time. This film is like 30 years old, and it's still, like, relevant today, and that's what's so, like, I think that's what's so shocking about it. Like, watching his films, that, like...
And it goes full circle with the song, back to the front.
Yep.
Like, he's an amazing freaking filmmaker, storyteller, artist, writer, human being.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, he's such a brilliant human that he was able to tell the future.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's smart. Oh man, I don't give him enough praise.
he's a genius.
Spike's
Man.
one of my tops.
Yeah, same.
I've always liked him, always. But I never really looked at it until I met you guys. Like I never really went back and said, "Oh yeah, I remember these movies," and I love these movies.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I've seen every single Spike Lee movie
I
except
love that.
probably one or two. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X photo.
Yeah.
That, like I was telling y'all earlier, they only met one time, and it was like for 5 minutes, and that was one of two photos.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Because Malcolm X tried to reach out to Martin Luther King a number of times, but at the same time, he slandered him so much that Dr. King just kept his march going. And I actually read a lot of texts of Dr. King, and I'm a big I'm a big follower of his beliefs. Violence is never the answer.
Did you know that his famous "I Have a Dream" speech? He was really sick,
Yep.
and he had so much composure. Oh my god! And he was feeling ill, but his
because he was that
power in his will, yeah, and his will to just and what he believed in overcame his. Yeah, it's just
thanks to that, man. I'm here with you guys today.
That like I was so lucky, guys. I grew up in California, and
It's
my
so
teacher
progressive, bro.
Yeah, my teacher in my classroom was full of diversity everywhere.
Same
in my
here,
class,
man.
and our teachers didn't sugarcoat stuff, and she, she was really cool. And I remember when I watched a little 45-minute documentary of Martin Luther King, and I had no idea who he was. It was being introduced to me. I remember to this day being sad when I found out that he was killed, and like I remember I was the only kid who was really sad. Like I didn't understand how we could let this happen, and nobody did anything. Really, you know what I mean? It's just it always resonated with me. Like it just hit home. Like this, I always think about what could have been if,
Imagine feeling that way and you actually are black.
I can't. I can't imagine.
Tough. It's tough, man. Being shown these films at such a young age and being exposed to slave whippings and things like Roots, and my parents really drove it home in me and when I was young to know where we came from, and to know that even though slavery is illegal, it's still
No, just because it's legal doesn't make it right.
illegal. But even though it's illegal, it still exists. The system still controls us. The system still leaves us on the bottom. Blacks and Latinos and Asians. Sly made a really good comment and says Spike Lee is one of those directors that just doesn't get enough credit, especially in Hollywood. Very much, man. Because a lot of people don't want to be slapped in the face with the truth.
No.
Exactly.
No, you're right. And
they want fancy shots and they want cutesy. No, they don't want to be slapped.
I don't want to be.
See, the issue
kind of
with
stuff I'm not down with throwing sugar coat up people's butts.
See, the issue
I
with
tell a story, I want it to be as possible. I want you to think and feel.
You're right.
What are you saying?
And that's the issue with like today's movie going audience, is that they've literally spelled out every single film that's released. Yeah. So when one film comes out where it makes you think and it makes you question and reflect on the world that's around you, they don't get it. Mm-hmm. And they'll say that was like shit. And it's like, no, open your freaking mind, use your brain. That's the power of this medium. And people are not accessing that side because they think it's going to be boring right off the bat. If it's like an indie or drama that only critics watch in this case. And I think that's what's pissing me off the most, because Black Klansman had a terrible run in theaters.
Yeah.
It didn't make money at all. And that's what pisses me off, is that like Spike's not like Spike is such a great director, and that film should have generated like a massive crowd. And I think that's why he went to Netflix with the Five Bloods, because now he gives a shit more about accessibility. And I think that's really smart of him as a filmmaker to want to tell those stories still and then make it accessible internationally to everyone.
I'm gonna reveal to you why I got into films, and it was that to think. I will much rather look at films with a creative and thoughtful lens as opposed to just having fun. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my Marvel movies, but I will admit that going to those screenings over and over gets draining because I want to sit and fucking think.
Yeah,
I want a film that gives me that leaves me thinking, that leaves me curious to know more.
Yeah, you're right, buddy. Yeah, I feel you.
It's 100% true.
I never once saw an action movie and went, "Oh man, I want to make that movie."
I have The Matrix. Sorry.
Oh,
of course,
not like I've not
punched up about The Matrix.
oh. No, you're right.
If I was a filmmaker, Chris, I would probably make strictly action movies. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you.
I would make action movies with a message.
I'm not against that stuff. Like I never thought I would be making the kind of show that we're making right now. So I mean, who knows? But I do know that I do know after all this time that I do have a style, and I do know that whatever I do is not gonna. If I do a movie that has action in it, it's not gonna be about action. You know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be about something deeper.
See, I think if I were to write something, my heart's always with like gangster films, because I just value the theme of like loyalty and friendship and respect
and honor. Yeah.
And honor. And that's something that I've always lived by because they taught me all of that. So I would go with like a gangster film if I want to write one. Like I'm in the process of like jotting my ideas down.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a bit different. I wanted to do like a female led one.
No.
I've had
I love the sound of this.
Yeah, there's a bit more complex. I'm not going to give too many details away because people can steal shit. But I'll tell you guys like in private.
No, this is saved as intellectual property. They'll use this in court. Don't worry.
Hold on. Yes, this is a beautiful montage.
I love this. Here.
Should you read this, Leo?
Violence as a way of achieving racial justice is both impractical and immoral. It is impractical because it is a descending spiral ending in destruction for all. The old law of an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. It is immoral because it seeks to humiliate the opponent rather than win his understanding. It seeks to annihilate rather than to convert. Violence is immoral because it thrives on hatred rather than love. It destroys community and makes brotherhood impossible. It leaves society in monologue rather than dialogue. Violence ends by defeating itself. It creates bitterness in the survivors and brutality in the destroyers. Quote, Dr. Martin Luther King. I think there are plenty of good people in America, but there are also plenty of bad people in America, and the bad ones are the ones who seem to have all the power and be in these positions to block things that you and I need. Because this is the situation, you and I have to preserve the right to do what is necessary to bring an end to that situation. And it doesn't mean that I advocate violence, but at the same time, I'm not against using violence in self-defense. I don't even call it violence when it's self-defense. I call it intelligence. Quote, Malcolm X. This is the only time they met, and this picture is on my parents' wall, and it is one of the most phenomenal pictures I've ever seen in my life. The two leaders that have fought so bravely and so hard for the longest time, and now we continue to push their message in Black Lives Matter, is so important to me.
Well said, Leo. It's important.
Yeah, well said, man.
It's the journey. It hasn't ended, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean that things won't change, and that doesn't mean that things won't change for the better. And we're not going to stop the message that Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X pushed so not even that long ago. I tried to say so long ago and I caught my tongue because that's one mistake we make all the time, is trying to act like that. Oh, this was so long ago and this things are different. No, this is not long ago. This is less than 100 years ago. It's less than 70 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Sly the movie guy. I love comic book movies, but this film hit me to the core. Yeah, man. I mean, here's what I actually have this conversation with some friends at work, and we're all like super movie geeks, and we all just get together or get in this fucking bunched up group, and we talk about movies for like hours after lunch. But I tell them that there's a difference to me from films and movies, and for me, movies are more like the Marvel and the DC entertaining stuff. Like those are the things that I go. They're kind of like, Scorsese put it perfectly by saying they're kind of like a roller coaster ride. They're kind of like an amusement park. They're fun.
Yep.
It's something that you can enjoy. You can go on the ride and then you get out the theater and that's it.
Right.
Films make me think. Films have a message. Films are made from the heart and made to instill something. They're made to instill feelings in the viewer. They're made to make
Leo.
me walk out of the theater and make me feel something.
Are you sure you're not a filmmaker?
I'm not. But they are made to make me have some kind of feeling and some kind of reaction when I'm walking out of the theater. When I'm walking out of a Marvel movie, of course I'm like hyped up and I'm like, oh my God, guys, did you just see Infinity War? But at the same time, like, it doesn't leave me with a message. It doesn't leave me more curious for knowledge. Maybe more comic book reading, but it doesn't leave me with something that's going to possibly change my life like this movie has.
Yeah.
Totally.
I agree.
Like, change my goddamn life.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, why I do what I do is I want to pull emotion out of you. And I want to pull emotions out of you that you might not have think you had. And I also want to pull emotions out of you that you don't want to deal with.
And what I admire about your filmmaking, Chris, is that you allow the viewer to draw their own conclusions about your films.
Yes.
And
that's a big important part.
Very fundamental, because films, just like art, just like paintings, just like anything else, are going to hit everybody in a very different way. And I was unfortunate, but sort of fortunate to have a film class called Telling Tales, where we talk specifically about movies that dove deep into the psychological spectrum. And what was unfortunate is that our professor was very harsh in that, like, when you had a different opinion, she was like, nope, that's wrong. That's not what they were trying to say.
Yikes.
When it was like, especially I had even commented one time when I made a comment and she was like, no, that's wrong. I was like, how do you know it's wrong? What's wrong for you might be right for me. You don't know. You don't see the film through my eyes.
Right. And she's also not the filmmaker. So why is she leaving it? Why?
Oh God, she was the worst professor ever, dude.
No, it's like, fun to speculate. You know what I mean? Talk about, hey, Leo, what did you think it was? I thought it was this. Oh, what about that? To me, that's exactly what I go for.
Getting the different opinions. But this lady, man,
she was a debate.
Sinister, because it was like you would put forward your opinion, and she's like, nope, that's not what they were trying to say at all. And
I hate that.
What the fuck do you mean?
But that's
I interpreted it differently.
Yeah, see, that's why.
And that's beautiful that you did. That's art. Art is open to interpretation. Exactly. That's art. Filmmaking is an art.
That's why.
Period. End of story. Right?
What were you saying, Amanda?
It's why I hate. No, it's okay. It's why I hate school, because like I remember in university, like legit, like I couldn't stand university for that reason. It's like if I ever had an opinion, someone else automatically would like counter my opinion. And that's why I never really spoke up anymore, because I'm like, well, what's the point? Like every time I open my mouth, either the professor's going to disagree with me because my opinion's like totally off the wall, or someone else in class is going to disagree with me. But like when I mean disagree, like we have our conversations, we disagree with each other, but we still respect each other's opinions.
Yeah.
And I feel like in university, that doesn't exist. In school, that doesn't exist even with professors.
Well,
that's shitty.
The university
Yeah.
system is so fucked up. And it
It
kind of
is.
sounds like it's the same in Canada. But everyone, thank you so much for joining us for this special viewing of Do the Right Thing. We're definitely going to be back for more viewings. We probably should do films that we don't like, because I was like, man, we are really invested in this.
Yeah, well, there was dead
Yeah.
spots because we were actually really watching it.
I am happy that we did this, though.
Yeah, I mean, there was probably a few dead spots, but we were really into it. Like,
yeah.
So
it's fun to dissect film. But guys, come back for the next one. I think I'm actually going to do a PS5 live stream tomorrow. So be sure to come back, and we'll see y'all next time.
night, guys.